enjoy this one. What a remarkable play by the goalkeeper. That's coast to coast like buttered toast.
And he's wide open right there.
Right in. He scores!
Opening night.
The first game of the season is always one where you have a little extra juice.
You're ramped, like this is what you've dreamed about.
There's this excitement because it's a fresh start.
The season is so close, you can reach out and touch it.
Well, for a storyteller this night, this season, we hope will be a generous gift.
Unbelievable marksmanship! Spectacular!
The best you ever known.
Oh my goodness! He's done it again! How do you do? Oh, mercy!
What a luminescent night! A sense of occasion in the air tonight. The stars are out, and we've got them for you all season long.
How's it going, hockey fans? Welcome back to another season of Ice Time. I'm your host, Jamie Hirsch. In case this is your first episode, welcome to the show. If you like hockey and want to know more about the best game on skates, you're in the right place. This upcoming season of hockey will be filled with all of the fun you could ever wish for. From dazzling debuts to legends in the making, we'll have it covered here on Ice Time. I'm excited to get this new season underway, so let's find out what we'll be highlighting on today's episode. Up first, we'll take the ice to learn about what happened in the first week of hockey. Then we'll hit the posts to see some social media moments worth mentioning. And later on, we'll travel down under to Australia for the global series between the Arizona Coyotes and the Los Angeles Kings. We have quite the action-packed show in store, so let's not waste a second. Lace up those skates, it's time to take the ice.
The Stanley Cup banner reaches the Raptors. Congratulations to the 2023 Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights. Backdoor, score! The first shot on net ends up behind Grubauer. A beautiful outlet pass to Barbashev, who moves in. Up from behind, score! 4-1 win on opening night.
It's the centennial season for the Boston Bruins.
Ken Hahn, Derek Sanderson, Patrice Bergeron, Zdeno Chara. Welcome, number 77, Ray Borg. Number 4, Bobby Orr.
Bring back a lot of memories.
Bruins stay onside. Pastrnak scores! And a feed from Lucic. The fans got their money's worth here tonight. Now Bedard with a shot, saved by Omar. Coming around is Bedard. He scores! His first National Hockey League goal. First of many.
Matthews scores! It's number 300!
If the Leafs need one to get within one of Tavares, Matthews scores!
It's a hat-trick on opening night! And a game-tire for Austin Matthews!
Now that we've seen what happened during the first week of hockey, let's check out what's up on the web. It's time to hit the posts. This year's edition of the Heritage Classic features a face-off between a pair of rivals. The Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers will host the Battle of Alberta in the great outdoors. So make sure you tune in to catch these sweet new threads in action on October 29th. Sidney Crosby got a warm welcome from fans during a preseason game in Nova Scotia. Sid the Kid is from Cole Harbour, Canada, and more than a few people were happy to see him. That's quite the homecoming. This next post is from NHL Network's Instagram. With a parent or guardian's permission, make sure you follow all of our NHL Network social media channels for great content like this.
You gotta say McDavid. I'll say Matthews, McKinnon.
I'll go McDavid, McKinnon, Panarin.
I'm gonna go with McDavid, Matthews, and Matthew Chuck.
McDavid, McCarr, Barkov.
Connor McDavid, number 1.
Nathan McKinnon's number 2. Leon Draisaitl, number 3.
McDavid first, Pastrnak second, and
Draisaitl third.
I mean, you got to go Connor, Pasternak in there. You could even go with Leon too.
Probably McDavid, Matthews, and McKinnon.
Connor McDavid, Draisaitl has to be number 2. I think we're gonna have to go with Cale Makar.
McDavid, Crosby's got to be still in there. Matthews.
You're gonna go with Leon Draisaitl, Nathan McKinnon, and I'll say Cale Makar.
With the help of a parent or guardian, post your hockey skills on social media and tag NHL Network with the hashtag #IceTime to be featured in an upcoming edition of Chill Skills. Before we go to break, do you see what I see? Find out the answer to this puzzle when we come back. Welcome back to Ice Time. Before the break, we asked you to solve this clue. Do you have a guess? It's Australia. Before the NHL season began, the preseason was kicked off by a pair of games between the LA Kings and Arizona Coyotes. This matchup was not in a normal venue, however, as the two teams traveled all the way to Melbourne, Australia for the contest. Since these were the first NHL games played in the Southern Hemisphere, an NHL-sized rink had to be set up in a special location. Let's check out how that rink was set up at Rod Laver Arena, home to the Tennis Australian Open.
We arrived in Melbourne on Thursday and got a quick tour of the facility. You know, things are pretty much the same from our last visit last fall when we got here.
Building's been great. Everything that they told us that we were going to have when we arrived has been provided. They've really opened the doors to us and been very welcoming.
Similar to what we do for outdoor games back in North America, we have to kind of create the structure that we're going to build the ice rink on. So we're doing that here now. Everything you see for the game is what we brought from North America. So we sent over 3 shipping containers.
There are a lot of specialty items that our players are used to having and they like to have.
So they're used to our boards. We have all the new features with the soft cap, the curved acrylic. So we want it to feel for the players just like it would in their rink. And that's why we've sourced everything from back home and brought it over here.
1, 2, 3.
It's special, like to be able to come over to Australia to do a game like this. I love what I do, so to be able to do it over here in Australia is fantastic. You know, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. So I'm pretty excited, and we're looking forward to having the games here.
Normally, a tennis match would be taking place at Rod Laver Arena, so it's pretty cool to see a hockey rink built there. Since the ice is set, let's check out all of the fun times the players had down in Melbourne.
When I was younger, me and my buddies, so we'd play like every single day. We'd have tournaments or we'd have just one-on-one matches. And,
Not bad, you can tell he'd played before. Intimidating figure down the other end, not gonna lie, but I'm a lot happier he came to the court than I'd be on the ice.
When my buddies were serving me back home, I can like go and put a bunch of topspin on the serve because it's like soft. Here, it was like coming and I'm just like panicking to get it. I still love it, still watch every tournament on TV.
I think that the respect for each other's skill set and talent is very different. Like I can't even keep track of where the puck is when I watch it on TV. And you know, tennis kind of looks easy, and then when you deal with the elements and the spin and the winds, I think you get a real appreciation of what the other person's going through in the sport.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah,
let's
go for it.
You enjoying Australia? Yeah.
To meet another professional from another sport is always fun. Get to know a little bit about their sport.
So you got laces out, and like some middle finger ball steams, and then you drop it, and you just try to hit by. That's a sweet spot on the foot there.
Nice.
Yep.
It's always fun to get out of your comfort zone a little bit and learn about other things.
I know there's a local league and stuff here, and there's definitely people that are interested in NHL, and this is kind of an amazing thing to bring, I guess, that exposure of people that have been following it for a long time, and people that will start following it in the future with NHL coming down under.
It was great to be out here and potentially once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that's what's really fun about this trip. It's just day after day, you get to experience new things.
Sick, man.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
We're super excited to be here in Melbourne for the 2023 Global Series to start off the season. Today, we're going to try to identify some unique animals here in Australia. Let's give us a shot. Let's go. Let's do it.
We were at the zoo yesterday, so we should know most of them.
We can start like with the easy one.
Yeah.
What's obvious? Like koala?
Right? Start with the easy. All right, here we go. That's they were cute and nice.
What do you think like Tasmanian devil? How about that? It's like looks like.
Yeah, I like that guess.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the Australian coyote.
Yeah.
The Australian coyote.
What's next?
The dingo. Could that be that one?
The bird? No, the bird. It's I'm pretty sure it got to be that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Wasn't we go? Yeah.
So yeah, that was.
Yeah,
right?
that's the platypus. That's wombat. That's gotta be kind of a bat, right?
Who?
Bat. The closest to bat.
Yeah.
And now that's where it comes down to 50-50 choker. What do you think?
This is a flip a coin.
What do you think?
Well,
Tasmanian
this
devil.
has to be the devil, right?
Do you think so? That looks meaner.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, you're right.
with that-
Well,
I'm with
this
that
is this is
devil.
more of a devil kind of look for sure. So
Yeah.
this is a devil.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say that. Cassowary.
Cassowary. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
You good with that? We're rolling with that?
I think that's good. That's 6
All
for
right,
6
go with
for
that.
sure. No.
We nailed it.
All right, Carl.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
6 for
We're on
6.
the
Good thing we
process.
went to the zoo yesterday.
Glad you could join us for what is an historic event. It's the first time in NHL history a game has been played not only in Australia, but in the Southern Hemisphere. Kempe with a shot, and he scores! Dancing Cooley scores! What a goal by the youngster!
That is something you cannot teach.
Peyton empty net look, and he'll score. The horn ends game one here in Melbourne. 5-3 Arizona. Welcome again, everybody, to game two of this weekend set. The building will be full again as the Aussies continue to show their support. A chance and a goal, Barrett Hayton. Kikempe one-timer, he scores. Shot, score! Motuara. The Kings defeat Arizona.
The Coyotes salute the crowd here. The Kings salute the crowd. It has been fantastic.
Good on you, Kings and Coyotes. Now get ready to play an Ice Time Classic. It's time for Guess Who? Let's see if you were paying attention to the action from Australia.
So the Kings scored their goal on the turnover. The Coyotes come right back on another one. Coyotes once again out front by 2.
3-1 Coyotes dancing. Scores! What a goal by the youngster.
Here's another look at that spinorama.
The Kings scored their goal on the turnover. The Coyotes come right back on another one.
Do you have a guess?
Dancing Cooley scores! What a goal by the youngster.
It's Logan Cooley, one of the many impressive rookies we'll see this upcoming season.
Look at this. I mentioned earlier that he's a dancer. Watch the dance move right there. And then gets himself in a position. When he spins the second time, he's in a perfect shooting position. And he uses everything to hoist that puck quickly to the top of the net. That is something you cannot teach.
Here's a mic'd up replay of that great goal by Logan. Chip, chip, chip.
Nice play.
Hey, told you it was an easy league. Told you you'd get it back, man.
We're halfway through the episode, so here's a bit of trivia before we take a little break. Ice Time is a show all true hockey fans appreciate, but do you know how many seasons there are? Make sure to include this season as well in your calculations. The answer will be revealed right after the break, so don't go anywhere. Ice Time will be right back. Welcome back to Ice Time. Before the break, we asked you this question. Do you know how many seasons of Ice Time there have been, including this one? The answer is 6.
Hi, I'm Leon Draisaitl.
one-timer score. Leon Draisaitl.
Hi, I'm Matty Beniers.
How about that? The kid from Boston.
Hi, I'm Mario Ferraro.
Ferraro shot goes in. Mario Ferraro.
Do you get ice time? Do you get ice time? Do you get ice time?
We're at the midway point of this episode, so let's take a look at what we'll be seeing the rest of the way. We'll highlight the highly anticipated debut of Connor Bedard in a few ways. Then we'll see the best moments from opening night around the National. And later on, we'll quiz some friendly fellas in a new edition of the Ice Time Spelling Bee. Since this episode is the season debut of Ice Time, we wanted to feature another debut that has the hockey world on notice. Connor Bedard, the 18-year-old first overall pick by the Blackhawks in this year's NHL draft, has set his sights on hockey greatness as he enters the league. In order to capture the scale of the hype around Bedard's debut, let's compare his entrance to the National with some other NHL greats' first time on the ice.
Well, Austin, I know you've been dreaming about playing in the NHL since you were a little kid. In your wildest dreams, though, did you see it unfolding like this?
What a luminescent night for Austin Matthews. Incredible. 4 goals.
Mario Lemieux now in the spotlight. Lemieux, his first shot on goal, and he scores! Mario Lemieux living up quickly to all the advertisement.
There's a vision in my mind, it's consuming me. Take my confidence combined with opportunity, mix it up with unity. Soon to be the greatest of my generation, Operation Victory. Set it fire to the clouds at the speed of light. Going up, not coming down, screaming. Blowing up dynamite.
Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alexander Ovechkin, welcome on board.
Now there's Jonathan Toews, 19 years old.
And he scores his first NHL goal in his first NHL game. What a debut for Jonathan Toews. Bedard set by the defenseman to the net. The deep. Oh my! Connor Bedard puts on a show.
The Chicago Blackhawks are very proud to select Connor Bedard.
We caught a glimpse of Connor's game there, but you might still be wondering why there's all this excitement surrounding his debut. And no, it's not just his first name. He already has quite the resume.
It's been talked about for years, and it's almost here. The NHL debut of Connor Bedard. He's one of the most anticipated prospects in recent memory, with a skill set scouts have labeled once in a generation. The numbers back that up. In his last year of juniors, Bedard put up 71 goals and 72 assists. Production on par with Connor McDavid, Steven Stamkos, and Sidney Crosby, who were all drafted first overall. All time, only 5 number 1 picks put up 70 and 70 in their draft year, and 4 of them are in the Hockey Hall of Fame. In his last junior season, Bedard had more games with 5 points than he did with none. And in international play, he took home 2 World Junior Gold medals, tallying 36 points in just 16 games. Now he debuts with Chicago. The Blackhawks' last number 1 overall pick was Patrick Kane in 2007. That led to 3 Stanley Cups. What impact could Bedard have right away? Well, in less than a day after winning the draft lottery, the team made $5.2 million in ticketing revenue. But the real test begins Tuesday as Bedard and the Blackhawks begin the journey, hoping to build a legacy together.
Connor Bedard laced up his skates for the NHL's opening night, so let's check out all of the action from the first night of regular season hockey.
Look at Dickie V right in the middle of all those Hall of Famers. Wade Boggs, Fred McGriff, Rondé Barber. NHL regular season is underway in Tampa. The first goal of the NHL season. Ryan O'Reilly's first as a Predator. And it's in the nick of time as it's Nick Paul. Holy shnikey! He's back. Nick Paul. The Stars came out tonight. We gotta go, boys. We got an NHL debut. Welcome to the NHL, man. Back for Senza Kid. He scores! Bedard, nifty pass for Vlasic with a lot of room. He put it on a rebound goal. Go to
His first National Hockey League point. Deflects off Crosby, and they score! Chicago has the lead. An impressive win.
Congratulations to the 2023 Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights. 4-1 win on opening night. We love hockey.
Before we go to break, get those thinking helmets out for Skater Gories. Do you know of any players in the NHL whose last name starts with the letter B? Find out our answers when we're back from break. Welcome back to Ice Time, everyone. Before the break, we asked if you know of any players in the NHL whose last name starts with the letter B. Here are our answers. Do you have any different ones? You can't say Patrice Bergeron anymore since he's now retired. Congrats on a great career, Patrice. If you were able to catch an episode or two of Ice Time last year, you probably had a go at spelling some difficult NHL names. This season, we thought it would be F-U-N to ask some players if they could spell some tricky names too.
Oh, this is hard. Oh boy. Wow. Oh no. I am going to go with... This is one I can barely say. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I know it's not A, I know it's not D.
I played against this guy in junior. He's played for Sudbury at Niagara. I know it's B.
I'm gonna go with B.
Or B.
What I know about Tuukka makes me guess this one's B.
I'm gonna go with C. C.
Also gonna go with the C.
I'm assuming he's Finnish. What's the Finnish spelling here? Double K? I'll go B.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. C. B.
A.
C.
I don't think that's right. No, I'm gonna go with D.
I would go with B.
I should know this one. I'm gonna go B. I think there's two U's.
It's worse when you look at all the options that you guys gave us.
I'll work on my finish next time.
Try saying Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen 10 times fast. Don't worry, we'll make sure to quiz you fans at home throughout the rest of this season too. That's all the time we have for the first edition of Ice Time this year. We hope you had a blast. Before you go, here's more of the best moments of the week. I'm Jamie Hirsch. We'll see you next time on Ice Time.
This is a new year, a new beginning.
Pomp and circumstance of opening night, that's all over.
This is ours for the taking, so what are we waiting for? Don't wait anymore, no more. Set it off, put it on the test. Every ounce of sweat with every breath, nothing less. Set it off, get ready, get set, come on, set it off. Whole thing, we next, come on.
Brock Besser at trick. O'Farrell enjoying the show.
Set it off.